Hello everyone, my name is Rizwan and welcome to the Nowhere. So today we are going to solve the problem 901 of the lead code problem sheet, which is online stock span. So what we are given is a daily prices of a particular stock, and then we have to find the span of a particular particular price. For example, here if we take this example 7212, okay, 7212. For example, these are all the previous prices. And if we take current price as 2, all right? So now what we have to check for the this current price for the span of the to calculate the span of the current price, we have to check we have to go inside the all the previous prices that are given, and we have to check the how many times or the frequency of the particular current price in the previous prices. So if the CP, that is current price, is greater or equal to the previous price, including itself, all right, this two will be included, all right. When we calculate a span, this two, the default is going to be 1. For every price, the minimum span of each and every price is going to be 1, because at least for one time it is going to exist, all right. So every price has a minimum span of 1. So if this condition is fulfilled, all right, then we check which we add it to the span. So span for 2, if the current price is 2, okay, we go to the previous prices. For by default it is going to be 1 plus, and then we check the previous prices. Yes, is this condition going to be fulfilled here? Yes, plus 1, because CP, which is 2, is greater or equal to previous price. Yes, and then this we are going to iterate from the highest top of the stack to lower, or top of the array to the lower value. Okay, is this condition being fulfilled? Yes, this also fulfills, plus 1. Okay, is 2 less or equal to 2? Yes, this condition uh, is also fulfilled. So the span for the current price is 2 is will be equal to 4. All right. But we have to check for the consecutive prices, consecutive previous prices. Okay, let's take another example. If we take, for example, here 7, 34, 12, and 2. So this is the second example that is given. Seven, 34, 1, and 2. So if the current price is 8, is equal to 8. So we have to check the condition. PP should be greater or equal to the previous price. All right. And so how are we going to calculate the span? Span by default, it is going to be 1. And then we check into the top of the array or the top of the stack. All right. Okay. Is 8 greater or equal to 2? Yes, it is greater than. So this fulfills the condition. Plus. Okay. 8 greater or equal to 1? Yes. 8 greater or equal to 34? No. So this will this the loop is going to stop right there. All right. Although it's not going to, we're not gonna go further down the lane. Why? Because the loop has stopped already. Okay. Is this valid? Is 8 greater or equal to 7? Yes, this is valid, but the consecutiveness has been broken. So once the consecutiveness is broken, then we stop right there. All right. So 1 plus 1 plus 1. So the span of this way is going to 8. Span for the current price 8 is going to be 3. Okay. Now we are going to put this into the logic. How are we going to do that? We are going to build the code for this simply by by initializing an empty stack. Okay. So for example, if this is the empty stack, all right, these are the two stacks. Okay. After initializing the empty stack or after creating the empty stack, what we are going to do, we are going to build our method, which is here, which it is next, and giving the parameter price integer, which has an integer attribute. So by default, what we are going to do, we are going to put the span one, because as we have discussed earlier, every single price or every single daily price has a span of one. At least it has a span of one by default. And then after that, what we are going to do is we are going to check whether or not a stack is empty. Okay. If we are given an array of, okay, we'll take this one. 7212. Okay, let this is the array. 7 comma 2 comma 1 comma 2. All right. So first of all, what we are going to do, we are going to give the for the current price 7. We are going to take the current price as 7. So it is going to initialize here the price will be taken as 7. Okay, now the condition, now the check is in place. If self.stack, it means if it is empty, if it is not empty, all right? So as we know, it is this, the first iteration, it is empty, all right? So the 7 will directly get appended into the empty stack. Okay, and how is it going to get appended? It is going to get appended with price and span. All right. So it will get appended like this 7, and the span default span is 1. So 7 comma 1. So this is the price and this is the span. And for the price, the index is 0, and for span the index is 1. So in stack, cell.stack, and the indexing -1 means top of the stack, and 0 means the top of the stack at index 0, which means the price. Okay, the condition here is if the price, which simply means if the price is greater, if the current price is greater or greater or equal to the top of the stack, whatever is at the top of the stack, then this loop will continue. Okay, then this loop is going to initialize. Otherwise, if it is not, if the condition is not met, it is simply going to get appended. All right. Okay. What is the second element that we have to work with? It is going to get here. Span will be 1. Okay. And then while self.stack, it means stack should not be empty. Is the stack empty? No, stack is not empty. Oh, okay, if the stack is not empty and there is another condition, all right, self.stack, it means that -1, it means at the top of the stack, okay, top of the stack, and 0. At 0 is the price, is it means should be less or equal to the price. Okay, 7 is not less or equal to 2, so it will simply get going to get appended 2 comma 1. All right. Okay. Now the time for 1 to get appended, to get checked, Okay, this will go here, right? While self dot stack, okay, stack is not empty, and so we're going to only check for this condition. Self dot stack less, or is it less or equal to? If the price is greater than the price which is at the top of the stack, which is 2, so one greater, or is 1 greater or equal to 2? No, it is not. So 1 will get appended here. All right, 1 will get appended 1 times. Okay, now we have to check for the same value for 2. 2 is 2 greater than the price which is at the top of the stack? Yes, it is. Okay, now the condition has been met, and it will go inside the loop. All right, so it will continue inside the loop. So now what is going to happen? If the span will be, if the span span is going to be appended, because the condition has been met. Now the span is not going to be same uh, when the condition has been met. Okay, span will be plus or equal to self dot stack pop. We have to pop this whatever is at the top of the stack. Okay, what is at the top of the stack is 1 comma 1. Okay, this will get popped. So so it will look like this. All right, 7 comma 1, 2 comma 1, and after it gets popped, okay, it will be how many times it is going to leveled up, number of times of the stock of the span that is already present here. So as I have mentioned earlier, this one, okay, pop in scat bracket, it represents the index of the span. All right, so here the index is given for this the span. So the number of times the span is present in the previous stack will get appended or will get leveled up inside the new span. So the new span will be the new span plus the previous span. So the span is 1, and it will get appended one times. So the new span will be 2. Okay, we have popped it out, and the new span, what is the new span going to be? 2 comma 2. All right, so this will be the new stack at the top. Okay, now we have 2 comma 2. Again, we're going to check for the price. Yes, it is equal, it is less or equal, price is less or greater or equal to the which is at the top of the stack. What is the price? Price is still 2. And what is the price at the top of the stack? It is 2. So the condition is still met. And the span, what will happen to the span? Span is going to get 1. Span will be 1 plus 2, which is equal to 3. And this will get popped out. All right. So the new span will be like this. So the new stack will look like this. So this is the stack, 7 comma 1, right? 2 comma 2 comma 3. So this is how the span is going to look like. Okay. Uh, how are we going to, we have, and also at the end, this is the stack. This is how stack will look like. This is going to be our final stack. And the return for each and every iteration, we are going to return the span. So for example, for 7, we had 1. Okay, it will look like 1 comma 1 comma 1. Okay, 1 comma 1 comma 3. So this will occur 1 time, this will occur 1 time, this will occur 1 time, and this will occur 3 times. So this is going to be the span. This is how it is going to be returned. All right. I hope I was able to make you understand the problem. Uh, I will meet you again soon with another problem with next problem. So please do like, share, and subscribe my content on the YouTube. If you are on watching this on Facebook, be sure to like my page and follow my page. Thank you.